There is a shovel that is important in the countryside. I'm a beast like Edro 09 with Cain's mine inside. It challenging time is marked and there are vineyards and grapevines. This found inside the eye where some man is crushed and dies. My thought is sharp, it pins you to the wall behind. The wooden floor collapsed 3 times, the bodies are hidden beneath the sky. Yet I am a man who has become angry with the decisions of the king. So one night I started a crime ring. We hid barrels of gunpowder under the floor where the king was to give a speech, and blew his ass to smithereens, and blew his ass to smithereens. My poetry has a quill that pricks blood of his paranoia. I had this ship built in such a way that it would collapse mid-voyage. At night late down by the lake, overpass behind the creek, with a lit candle I creep. Perhaps you find I've constructed panels in the ceiling to collapse and kill you while you sleep. It is lost behind the wall, what has never been found to all. In time of the great fire you watch the chandelier fall. A door is cracked, though in fact what you find behind it exact is a place where a memory is trapped, or those killed by my axe. There is a war that rages in heaven, fish, zodiacs, many eyes and wings that are feathered. You are betrayed by creatures who seek their own death forever. War Ghost. At night, there is a thing known as torches lit the colonial road. A wanted killer walk in the woods, returning angels shown. For the memory keepers, an evil mind is shattered into a million pieces while bats storm throughout the cave. A man deals with the weakness. The glass butterfly house attacks is found inside a fish's mouth. You approach a steep in the woods on this route and beheld thousands of ghost warriors standing out. The mermaid whispers at night, the listener. I've come a long way from Death Valley, selling pictures. The glass castle inside the eye. You are most likely to die, but the sand castle's broken away by the evening tide. Apothecary glass jar, English ivy mountain high. Burning the mind when the children cry. 88 stitches, spirits to El Moriarty witches. A man is knocked through a mountain and thinks about his sentence. You witness the graves you tread, and a man every which way but dead. The giant owl is not asleep and moves with cobwebs, where a splinter become a thorn and a skinflint will die at dawn. There's a woman out at night who sings a nightingale song. In the lake there is the truth. Off a stone we all eat soup. An Indian brave, he should have been chief, offered to the forest aloof. Some catfish will escape your way, the spider will live another day. I am loaded on a cart heap, death by the black plague. Death by the black plague, death by the black plague. Voltron, Robotech, Megatron, slash, biomechanic, disaster, blast, wreck. Devil's playgrounds where magnetic disturbances wreak havoc and people feel called to their deaths. When he assigned some of his crew to an archive where relics note, and his men return to the main ship to fetch a telescope. Then notice approach, the ghost in the walls. 3 doors fall, and each door contains slowly a dying crawl. The court held men that would hang, what shoveled the range before the footprints led to the range. That cracker's cage. The elders were the dragon that kept eye taught by the pageant. If any darkness could imagine the after past, warpath to a times tragic. The people became heavy, the candle blew out in a medley, and MCs are trapped in an asymmetric room killed by symmetry. One chair was used to hang one picture. He laid under a fixture before his turn to die. He forgot the birds above the ledge. In the morning it had burned his eyes. If he was called out the next day to dig another grave, it was demanded by the centurion. With a shovel he felt ashamed. The sky broke morning, the flower had felt the day. The thorn trees were winded and the wicked cannot escape. A man carved his last name on the side of a wooden plate, and the blast from the landmine caused a physics tank. Every kind of sickness among the people, perhaps light armored vehicles, bizarre and Superman and cells behind walls you cannot see through. At the same time, courtyards and graves beneath you. A woman who tried to teach you, the warrior and his prowess intrigue few. There is an ocean that is inhabited by what the seas knew. There is a man who has died in a house among his sisters who seek you, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Many moons ago in the forest an Indian brave slept. A female serial killer, the activities of a strange fiddler. Abel was a keeper, sheep, Cain of the ground, a tiller. A man has become stolen from at the market. Hawaii is home to a volcano goddess. Such violent things were given to a swamp tar pit. Blood has stained the carpet, this is found in the hearts of darkness. Aliens promise to serve man, in the sky a starship, leading to a troubled boy, the identity of his source. One wields the universe with force, the other intrigued along the torch. Their military genius is seen in the eye of the phoenix. At night may be painted like a fly which lands between us. It is your turn to die, poor city in the sky. The US chooses to confront work evil on the ground for the first time.